Hello and welcome back to Daily English. As it's the weekend, we learn English through real stories. The full transcript is in the description. Today's story is about a woman whose quiet strength has left a mark on an entire nation's memory. Let's hear the story of Truganini. So, Truganini was born around 1812 on Bruny Island, off the coast of Tasmania. She was part of the Truganini people, if I'm not mistaken with that, one of the many Aboriginal nations that had lived on the land for thousands of years. But by the time she was a teenager, colonization had devastated her community. Her mother was killed by sailors, her father was tortured, and her fiancé, a young man, was murdered by soldiers just before they could marry. Despite all that, Truganini survived. She learned English, she adapted, she tried to protect what was left of her people. But as time passed, more and more Aboriginal Tasmanians were lost to disease, violence, and exile. Eventually, she was called the last of her kind. That wasn't true. There were and still are descendants. But to many settlers, Truganini became a symbol of a history they didn't want to face. Before she died, she made one request. Don't let them dig me up. Don't let them put me in a museum. But they did. For decades, her skeleton was displayed. First in a glass case, then in storage, as if her life and pain were just part of an exhibit. It wasn't until 1976, almost 100 years after her death, that her remains were finally cremated and her ashes scattered into the sea, just as she had asked. Truganini never gave speeches. She didn't lead armies, but she left a mark, a reminder of survival, loss, and the truths that can't stay buried. Our expression of the day is leave a mark. To leave a mark means to create a strong effect that lasts on people, places, or history. Let's check the examples. Truganini left a mark by surviving and forcing future generations to reckon with the past. Another one. That teacher left a mark on me. I still remember her words years later. And some artists leave a mark with just one painting, one song, or one quiet act of courage. Now it's your turn. Have you ever learned about someone who left a mark? Not through power or fame, but through quiet strengths.